The National Broadcasting Society presents This College Life,
where we bring the hot topic prey to the pride.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another week of This College Life. I am Erin.
And I am Kelsey.
All right, we want to welcome you guys back with a topic that is very prevalent in the college world, and I think we all know what that is.
What is it, Erin?
Social media.
Erin, what's that?
Well, social media is, it's a networking tool that allows everyone to connect online instantaneously, and blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera.
I understand it so much better now.
Good,
You
good.
may proceed.
Okay, good. That's what I was going for. Really, though. Social media is everywhere. And as college students, we're all plugging in and using it in so many different ways. I think
we have a handle on it.
I think we do. I think that we think we do.
We've got it mastered, right? But it is way beyond us.
It sure is.
Way beyond. I mean, it's reaching across the world. Social media is. And there's a lot of research that says that social media has an overwhelmingly bad effect. But I think there's a good side. What do you think? What are some good ways we could use social media?
I like to see the light at the end of this tunnel too, Kelsey.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think there's a lot of good that people don't really pay much attention to, or at least that they don't take advantage of. And I think a lot of that is, for one, connecting and properly connecting with other people, and also just access to loads and loads of information.
Yeah, you can build people up with social media. You don't need to be bringing them down.
No, not at all.
I think often we see the opposite of that, and that's disconcerting. Oh, big word.
Wow.
Bravo. That's upsetting to people to see, just bad stuff going on online. But you have the power to, tell people what's going on in the world and get people connected. You have the power to make someone's day better.
I mean, you have the power to create and to share your creations, and you have the power to network and interact with other people in positive ways that can, you can build confidence, and you can build networking, networking groups. You can build so much of your life using that tool.
When we talk about careers a lot, think of LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah.
It may not be as popular as things that, as other things that are going on right now, like Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. But LinkedIn, it's growing. And when you think about it, it is an amazing tool for career building. You could be linked with the CEO of Disney. That's amazing.
To be linked to the magical, happiest place in the world of Disney.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I can't imagine not wanting to be linked to the CEO of Disney.
You could get in contact with that person, and who knows, they might have an opening for a new character, or...
You never know. I would get a t-shirt, and I would be like, I'm linked to the CEO of Disney, and I would wear that thing.
Yeah, totally.
We're just saying, those are some things you can do, for real. That's not out of your grasp. You have social media. The world changes all the time. Think about back in the day. We were talking about MSN Messenger and how we thought we were the coolest people in the world because we would stay up on the computers and we would message our friends. That was kind of like text messaging in the old days, because we're old.
It was, and I think even more so back then, I think that we were almost better at connecting with other people and interacting using that than we are today. And today we have so much more than we ever did before.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works.
We have to learn how to use it.
Right.
You were saying earlier that we take it for granted that we have the power to connect with all these people. I can go somewhere across the world and I can send you a picture or I can post it and you can see it and you'll be like, that's amazing. Things like that. I don't want to give that up.
No, and I think that there's some good that can come from that. I think it's fantastic that you can post and share photos and just share with other people in your life that you love, what you're doing with your life, and just allow them to stay connected with you. And I think that's something that we should hold on to. But I think that there's a lot that we're taking for granted that we aren't using and putting into use that we really should be using right now.
And we're going to talk about that, what people are doing with social media. Not all people, but some people, that is absolutely just not the way to go with it. And we'll talk about that when we come back from our break. Stay with us, guys.
Stay tuned. Hey, Kelsey, what are you doing right now?
I'm trying to stay up really late so that I can register for classes.
And why would you want to do that?
Because everybody knows at UNA that you have to be first to get the best classes.
Psh, whatever. I'll be fine.
No, it's the truth. You should really probably stay with me.
I think I'm gonna go party instead, but you have fun with that.
All right, I'll be here.
All right, catch you later. You're gonna miss out.
What else? 2 days later.
Oh my gosh. I didn't get any of the classes that I wanted.
Really? I got all of mine.
What am I gonna do? How did you do that?
I stayed up late and I registered first.
Are you kidding me? Of
I'm
course. I guess I should have done what you did.
Check your UNA portal for registration dates for summer 2015 and fall 2015. Don't be last.
Yes, don't be like me. Don't miss out on this chance.
Be like me.
Be like Kelsey.
Hey guys, we're back and we are talking about what can happen to your butt if you don't think before you post.
Kelsey, do tell what could happen to your butt.
I'll tell you, Aaron.
What could happen to that bottom?
I will tell you. I will tell you about a certain bottom that was fired from Ann High School.
Uh-oh.
From a high school.
No.
Yeah, it's recently in the news. It was in Colorado. The teacher, I think she was substituting, she posted a pic of a student leaving class, and he was wearing a graphic, or it was on his backpack or something, and it was the hemp leaf, and it was for an energy drink, right? Because they use hemp oil. And she posted this pic of him and hashtags it pothead, hashtags it stoner, hashtags it dorky white boy, and she puts, I don't know him, but I hate him.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
This hashtag too much.
This is exactly. This is a hashtag adult saying these things about. I mean, he's a child. He's in high school, yes, but compared to her, he's a child. And he responds with, "You don't know me. How can you hate me?" She responds very maturely with, "You're right. I don't know you, but I can hate anyone I'd like. Hashtag no big. Hashtag don't be sad. Hashtag mean art teacher."
She might as well have said, hashtag this is America. It's a free country.
She might as well have
basically
said
what
that.
she said.
Yeah. Well, she got fired. Okay. If that's not enough to show you what happens to people's bottoms when they don't think before they post, here's another one. You ready?
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Fraternity in Oklahoma. I think it was 2 members. Anyways, certain members posted a video of themselves singing a racially offensive song, and all the stuff that was in it was just so very offensive. And the video was seen, and it was reported, and they were expelled from the university. These are college students, okay? And now they're discussing whether or not this fraternity should be completely disbanded, the whole thing done away with. And you think about it, that's a small part of the group who have probably messed everything up.
Oh yeah, it's a ripple effect that they had on everyone around them.
So
thanks to one simple social media mess up.
Yeah. When your bottom gets smacked because you didn't think, or because you're just plain stupid, I mean, let's get straight, don't do that, then a lot of other people's bottoms can get smacked too.
Yeah. Guys, you gotta protect that booty.
Protect the booty. Don't be a rude butt.
You don't want that booty to get smacked for something as stupid as a simple post on social media that you just weren't thinking about when you posted it. But also, I mean, think about what you're doing regardless, whether you post it or not.
Oh, man, that's what I was thinking. Why in the world, first of all, why would you even think something like that? Like, why would you be like, hey, let's sing a song about this, you know?
Oh, yeah, there's so much other content out there you could sing about.
Number one.
I love my brother so much.
Right. Right. Why in the world would you sing something like that? Why would you think something like that about people? And if by some work of the imagination you thought that way, why would you publicize it? That's my thing.
Right. I mean, wouldn't you have to know what you're doing? Do they not realize how offensive that is? Do they really not think it's going to have a consequence?
It's either that or they don't care.
Yeah. Yes, they just don't care.
That's our thing. You should care. I mean,
you should care, because if you think that you're going to be the one person that's going to get away with it, you're probably not going to be the one person who's going to get away with it.
The one person who thinks they're going to get away with it is always the one person who doesn't get away with it.
Always the one.
Yeah. I mean, this is not going to happen. And first of all, be a good person. Number 2, we talk about careers a lot on this podcast because, college life, that's what you're working toward. How does that look? Nobody's going to hire you
It looks
if you're putting out that
terrible.
message. Nobody's going to hire you
No.
unless you go work for like an organization that writes racist songs. Like maybe then they'll hire you. But hey, what kind of life is that?
Yeah. And as great as it is that social media allows us to post wherever and whenever we want, that is such a scary and delicate thing at the same time that I think social media, that's where its downfall is that it's so hard to catch ourselves sometimes because once it's there.
Mm-hmm.
And you almost have to triple check yourself as far as what you're posting.
Its great thing is that it's easy and it reaches so many people. That's also its worst thing.
Exactly.
Because, man, it's out there. Once you do it, it's out there.
What is that? Maybe it's not a paradox. Forget what I'm saying. Anyhow.
She tried. She really tried.
I tried to use a big word.
Yeah. You did well. I must admit. I was impressed.
Thank you.
I had to back up a little
Probably
bit.
didn't make any sense.
Your
but
ego right now is just filling up the room.
Gosh, I'm blushing.
Whatever. Let's get back.
Anyways. So like we said, social media does has its downfall in that it's just so fragile.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just encourage everybody to just check again what you're posting.
Without a doubt.
Think about what you're doing. And if you even have to doubt that something you're doing and you're about to post is wrong in any way, if there's even the slightest bit of doubt, then just don't post it just to be safe.
What's that saying? When in doubt, leave it out?
When in doubt, pinky out. But there's
Yeah.
that too.
Exactly. Just leave it out. I mean, we can't censor who is using social media. We can't go to every home and we can't take up every cell phone, in the world.
No, of course
we
not.
can't do that. So there's going to be bad messages out there. But we have to make it to where hopefully the good and the progressive outweighs the bad.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Now my ego is big.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I'll bring it back down. But that's kind of transitioning into the highlight of our podcast, which is spring break.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a huge thing to keep in mind as far as the spring break topic
People
goes.
think spring break and they think, fun, I'm just going to go crazy. Who cares if the authorities are there? Yeah.
I'm gonna post all these pictures, me and my friends.
Well, we're here to tell you that you need to think again, and we will let you know why when we get back from this break. Stay with us, guys.
Stay tuned. Leo. Here, kitty. Purr for me, Leo. Yes, I got it.
Aaron, what happened?
Yes, I got the best picture of Leo, and he was in mid-roar.
Did you post it?
Yeah, I just posted it.
Did you hashtag it myUNA?
No, why would I do that?
Aaron, how is anyone going to know what you love about UNA now?
Oh, you're so right. Okay, I'm going to go and hashtag that right now.
Oh, come on, guys. Always remember, hashtag myUNA.
Hello, everybody. We are back, and we are now talking about spring break. Whoop, whoop. Everybody is ready for spring break. It's coming up. We've got, another week?
Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Well, from today, when we're actually doing this, we have another week, yeah.
Yep. So not too far away. And we're talking about social media as well. And one thing to remember is when you're on spring break, be sure to share everything that you're doing, but be discreet and be aware of what you're doing.
Be aware that when you share, that rhymes. Be aware that when you share, eyes are everywhere. That's
the new motto
It
that we should all follow
It just happened.
for social media.
Yeah. Employers, man, they're looking at them. And I know a lot of people are thinking, I don't care. Let me be free. Well, you want a job.
Yeah.
You want a job and you want to come home and people not be like, I don't even know you.
Right.
Who are you?
Just share what you know is going to be okay and what's safe to post.
Yeah. We want people to have fun. I say we, look, we control it. If we say you can have fun, you can have fun. But if not, then no. No. Everybody wants to have fun, but there's a right and a wrong way to share your experiences. So think about it. Think about what you're doing. Think about how it's going to reflect, because whether we like it or not, we live in a world where people see pretty much everything.
Yes. And we all know it. We just have to We just have to acknowledge it and admit it to ourselves.
Yeah, so don't forget that. Don't think, oh, well, this is never going to make it to anyone's computer or anyone's phone. Wrong. It could make it to every computer or every phone. You never know.
Yes.
So think about it, because once it's on there, it's immortal.
It is.
It's on there forever.
But, like we said, it's not to say, don't not spring break it up.
Right.
Have fun.
Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Take your little break, but also think about it. Because the definition of break is time off before you come back, right?
Right.
Kind of. So you're coming back.
But share what you would truly and honestly want people to see if it was something in person.
Right. We talk about it being immortal when it goes on the internet, and that also goes for if it's a good thing. It's good forever.
Right.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. That's a great way to look at it.
It's a great thought. I just saw like little sparkles in the air.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm still seeing them.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Kelsey just made a lasting mark.
I hope so. I really do, guys. Think about it. It's a great, great thing, social media is, but it can be the worst thing. It's how you control it.
It really is. We have the control, even when we don't in some senses, but we really do have more control with social media than we think.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's in your hands, people.
It's in your hand. It literally is in your hands now most of the time.
It is. The choice is yours.
Watch the thumbs. Watch those thumbs. Think about it. And you guys
train those thumbs.
You guys have fun. And we hope you join us next time for This College Life.
All right. See you next time.
See you guys.